Hey there guys, we've got the anniversary banner on Global with a bunch of free pulls, and we're going to be doing some pulls in this video for Elena and Richt. So I already went ahead and did the 70 pull, the weekly 70 free pull before this because it usually lags when I'm recording and doing that. The 70 pull, the weekly 70, gave me one Neovision unit, and it was the one Neovision unit was, I can't think of his name, Dark Rain, who was pretty useless to me because I already had, enough Dark Rains. So we're going to jump directly into the step up for Wilk and Elena. Then we're going to do free pulls, and then we're going to evaluate where we go from there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Richt. I don't think Richt has a special banner, honestly. Treasure, fortune, specials. Yeah, I don't think Richt has a special banner, honestly. So we're just going to be doing this. So I don't know specifically how many laps we have to go to get the first pity. And the first pity is where I'd like to stop. Let's see what happens. So the servers are a little bit laggy right now because anniversary, apparently everyone's pulling. So this may be slowish. So we get 4. Oh, here it is right here. Trade in 20 for the unit. So 4. We have to go 5 laps. So let's start getting Richt. So the goal is EX2 on day 1 if possible, so we can use him in Clash at his decent power. Whether that happens or not, we'll have to see. And real quick, I'll mention while we're getting started, in my review video, I talked about Elena, and real quick, oh, here we go, first try. First try, so we're getting 2 copies guaranteed, because we get the pity as well. So that's awesome. That's amazing, first try. But I mentioned about Elena in the review video I did, and I showed some damage calculations for Elena. In Dark Visions. That was with the wrong leader skill. I forgot that Ace's leader skill is not good for Elena because she's a spirit scaler. So keep that in mind, that she's actually less damage in Dark Visions. Anyway, back to the current pull video. So first pull a Richt. That is amazing. That is amazing because we need. I don't think he has pity tokens in the shop, so we need to get minimum of 1 more to get a Richt on day 1 EX2. 1, 2, 3. No, we'd actually need 2 more, wouldn't we? Because he doesn't have pity tokens. I have to think about this. How many do we need? I don't know. We're going to be going to pity anyway. So, unless we get like 7 along the way, then of course, obviously we'd stop. But, I don't know specifically how many we need. Thinking of it. But I am very happy that we got him right away. So that's, at worst case scenario, EX1 instantly. But EX1 is so underwhelming for premiums because they're missing so many passive stats. Not passive stats, passive abilities. So here's another one. Looking for that second Richt right here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Richt. Oh my god, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. So we need 1 more for guaranteed day 1 EX2. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is pretty good because I've had like the ticket pulls that I've been doing recently have not been good. I've used a grand total of like 200 tickets between Squall and Ace. Didn't get either one of them. So I felt pretty irritable about that, but this is picking it up real nice. It is still early, so oh hey, Neo right away. I don't know if this is a guaranteed Neo or not. If it's a guaranteed Neo, it means it's probably off banner because the rates are there are no rate up for Richt. But if it's Silent Night Charlotte, bleh. But we got a banner Neo in this pull as well, and that one does have the rate up for Richt. So that's a chance. It's a chance. It's a 1 in 3 that it's Richt. 1 in 3. Ugh. Dead. I'm dead. Useless. Already EX3. And she's a bad unit anyway. Her crowns didn't really save her. That's okay. That's okay. You know, we're already doing really well. I wish I knew if his pity tokens were in the shop. Summon coin Richt, the pity tokens. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure I read the banner news during my news video, and we didn't see pity tokens for Richt. It was just like the usual stuff, you know, 1/10 Neovision tickets and all that. But whatever. This is gonna be a long pull video. OMG, and I still actually want to go stream Clash of Wills, so I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit. I'm gonna start. I was kind of like I was letting the crystals naturally flow for like the suspense or whatever, but we actually got to speed this up. We still have Elena pulls to do as well, and we've still got like 150 something free pulls to do. We've got all the appreciation tickets, we've got the free special banners, etc. And the servers are a little bit laggy right now because it's anniversary and everyone's logging in and doing all their free pulls. We had extended maintenance as well. This pull's a little bleh, but there could be more hiding. There is not. And I actually hope I don't go over my unit inventory cap thingy. That would be pretty irritating. Man, double Richt right away. Hopefully the Elena pulls go well also. You know, obviously I'd like them both at EX3, but EX2 is the main thing. We just need one more Richt, one more. We still got a bunch to go too, but one more Richt gives us that day one EX2. Axstar and Cleome. Kill me now. Kill me now. Like, off banners are expected. You know, I expect off banners, but does it have to be like Ferris, Charlotte, and Cleome? Like, can't we get an off-banner Deoxys or Kuja or Garnet or the Vermilion Sol, Crimson Clad Ace, the new Squall? Like, can't we get some of the nice off-banners? Not Cleome? Oh, we got a double. Guardian Blade Charlotte. We're getting the other Charlotte now. Game, come on. What is with these trashy off banners? But here we go. Here's an on banner though. Or not. Vermilion Blade Arden. The game heard me say Vermilion Ace and they gave us Vermilion Arden. That is the wrong Vermilion unit. He is straight dumpster, and Global even skipped his upgrades. Not that his upgrades would have made him any better. I mean, it would have made him a little better, but not really. Let me look. Yeah, the last one's a guarantee with a 5% chance. So whatever. So we got 3 laps to go. Still need one more Richt for that day 1 EX2, unless we can get shards somewhere. But I don't think we can, other than like cash, and I don't want to do any kind of cash bundles for Richt. That said, if like absolutely necessary, maybe I would, but I don't want to. Oh, a brand new one, not one that I was like specifically wanting, especially because I don't have Squall. But okay, it's a new unit, it's a good unit. It just doesn't really do me any good without Squall. But if I get Squall, it's something I'm sure I will someday. Irving's pretty good, pretty nice. Again, way better than like Axstar and Ferris, so I'm happy to see that Irving. Still though, even though he's a new unit, he was not in like the I wish I would pull this unit, you know, cluster that I was talking about earlier with like, you know, Zac, etc. Squall, Ace. Oh, come on, game. Where are the reds? We need one more Richt. I'm so nervous. I really want that Richt. I really want that Richt. But I also really want to stream Clash today, and I really want to get him to EX2 today. I didn't even look in the shop to see what they're charging for the bundles. If he even has a shard bundle in the shop, I don't know. Usually there is like a desperation bundle for cash that I just really don't want to have to resort to. But I really want EX2 today for the stream that I'm going to be doing after these pulls. So we'll have to see what happens. I have to look around and see what's available and all that. I mean, I always could slow farm him in the dungeon, 20 shards, 30 login. But that probably wouldn't even be ready by the end of Clash. Yeah, so that's not really an option if I wanted him for Clash of Wills. Oh my lord. That guaranteed crystal was just guaranteed dumpster, isn't it? Do they lock this guaranteed crystal to like first year Neos only? Because hasn't every single one of that guaranteed been like a first year Neo Vision? I mean, we got Axstar, Onion, Ferris. Like, they're all just super duper extremely old and bad. They have to fiddle with the rates on that guaranteed crystal because they're just so bad every time. Oh, here we go again. Come on. When you see a red that's not guaranteed, it's a 3%. It's a 1 in 3 for the unit you want. So 1 in 3. There it is. EX2 day 1. EX2 day 1. Perfect. Perfect. And we're not done. We could be progressing towards EX3 if we happen to get, 4 more along the way. That's EX3. We're not going to get that many along the way. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe. So the Richt polls, amazing. I'm very happy. Thankfully, the Elena polls, I'm not as concerned about because the Elena polls, she has summon coins in the shop. She has the 5K Lapis bundle. She has the 2200 Lapis shards. So even if we get, I don't want to, but even if we get 0 Elenas, we're getting EX2 on day. Maybe not day 1. Maybe that might take. If we get 0 Elenas, it might take until day 4 to get EX2. Because we might need the login shards. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're doing Richt. And I'm happy. So no matter what happens from this point forward, I'm satisfied. I think the polls were great today. I mean, I'd love them to get better. Don't get me wrong. I'd love them to get better. But at this point, polls have gone perfectly. Perfectly good enough, I should say. They could always be better. We could have gotten all 8 Ricts on the first poll, but you know. All right, come on, game. Ugh. Nothing. I don't even look at the rainbows or the blues or golds anymore because literally every single one is pointless to me. I don't need any more SPMRs from 3, 4, or 5 stars. Yeah, like really. Like I've just got enough for everything. So, don't care. So here is the guaranteed Neo. This is the guaranteed Neo that seems to be always first year. Is the game going to prove me first year again, or are we going to be... what did I tell you? Those rates, they fool with those rates. I don't really know if they do or don't, but it certainly feels that way. Because that guaranteed crystal is the biggest trap because it is always dumpster. Always. First year garbage. Rain and Fina. What are we going to do with the Rain and Fina? Honestly speaking, I think that actually does make Rain and Fina EX3 for me. I think I needed one more copy. But I mean, okay, they're EX3 now. Am I ever going to ever use them? Here it goes. We knew it was coming, so we lost connection. It takes me forever to log back into the game. So I'm going to cut the video, and we'll be back when we get back online. See you in a second. Alright guys, we're back. There's actually new data to download as well. But anyway, we've logged back in. And sometimes when you get disconnected during a poll, the poll goes through, you just don't see it. So to filter my units by the last ones polled, there's the Rain and Fina, and down here's the Richt. So we didn't get anything during the disconnect poll in case it did go through. But let's get back and continue going towards the pity. So... let's give it a go. Richt, treasure, special Richt summon. Okay. Out of curiosity, how far are we from the pity? I think we need one more lap. But let's just confirm. Richt pity should be at 16. Yeah, we're at 16, so we need one more lap. One more lap. And if we get 4 Ricts during this lap, that will be awesome. It's unlikely, but it will be awesome. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Okay, so back to the polls. Come on, game. Give me 4 Ricts, or actually 3 Ricts would give me EX3 after VIP, but I'm not greedy. I'll be happy with 2 extra Ricts. But anyway, you know. Oh, hey, that's a Neo. I've learned to spot it. And Paladin Sylvie. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, obviously it's an amazing unit. It's just when she's already EX3, you know, the extra Paladin Sylvies aren't really doing much for you. You know, people might hear me be like, oh no, Paladin Sylvie, not good. But, you know, when you don't need another one, it's not good. But whatever. Like I said earlier, like these polls at this point, no matter what happens, we've already hit the jackpot with the EX2 Day 1 premium unit. And here we go. Oh, we've got another new Guardian Titus. Ugh. Okay, honestly speaking, getting one more of his STMR is not the worst thing in the world. He is EX3 for me because he spent like 6 months in the Shard Dungeon. I've only got 2 copies of his STMR, and a very, very few times I have wanted a 3rd copy. So that's not the worst thing ever, although I would have much rather Blades of Black Flame Reagan because his STMR is just a better version of Titus's. Depending on the unit. But usually the Black Blades of Flame Reagan is a better, because then you can wear like Clash gear and all. Okay, another one. Are we gonna get 50 shards closer to Richt EX3? Oh my lord, we are. We are 50 shards closer to Richt EX3. So if we get one more copy, then VIP coins, 30 login, and 20 shards from the dungeon is EX3 in 2 weeks. Pretty good. Pretty good. And here is the final Richt pull. At this point, we are done with Richt, and we get that guaranteed red. Let's see if it's going to be a 5 out of 5 garbage for the guaranteed red. Come on, game. Come on, game. I would love to be proven wrong. Like, if the game wants to prove me wrong, I will not be upset. I will not be upset. So, first year red, or are we getting something modern for the guaranteed? Okay. Okay. That being said, you can't really count this because he does have a 5% chance to be Richt. So that is a 1 in 20 of being Richt. I was more curious about the off-banner pull right there. So that's amazing. Don't get me wrong. That is amazing to get the Richt from that pull. But it doesn't really, you know, test our theory of the normal pool, because the specific banner unit does have a very high rate up on that crystal. So if you're going to get the banner unit, that kind of goes against the testing. But okay. Obviously, no complaints whatsoever about that. A Richt in the last poll. So I'm pretty sure that's EX3 Richt in 2 weeks. So very, very pleased with that one. So let's go ahead and use our stuff real quick. So let's get our Pity Richt. Yeah, held 6 copies of Richt. The 7th copy is 50 VIP. The 8th copy is 30 login plus 20 Shard Dungeon. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got an EX3 Richt after a few weeks. And then his shop. Now the shop, by memory, is pretty terrible. Yeah, the Richt shop is really bad. So we're just going to be getting as many of these guaranteed Neo tickets as possible. And there we go. And now it is time for Elena. Let's move on to the Elena step up. So we're looking for a minimum of 1 copy of Elena. Then we can pity the second and get 2 of her STMR. So here we go. Now here is the sad face where we have to deal with Ibarra on the banner as well. And I saw so many comments from people kind of like mad at me for saying Ibarra shouldn't be on the banner because they need Ibarra. And I totally get that. I completely understand the sentiment of if you don't have an EX3 Ibarra, you want more of her. I get it. I'm just going to feel bad when I see a red crystal pop up, that 1 in 3 chance of being the Elena that I want, and then it shows up to be Ibarra. I'll feel real bad. That being said, you know, people also make the comment, oh, wouldn't you rather Ibarra over like another Axstar? And the answer is yes. And it begins. it begins. So we get a red crystal, we get an on banner. For the Richt banner, it was Richt. And for this banner, it's dummy Ibarra. So there's my first copy leading towards the second EX3 for another card. Her card is nice, so that is the small consolation prize. That progress toward the second card is something. But oh, I'm so already feeling pretty irritable about that. Obviously, I'm not in a bad mood or anything because the Richt polls were just absolutely god tier. But that is certainly a damper on the mood to the first poll being Ibarra. That is just the wrong one. Flashbacks to the Ace polls where we did like 100 tickets for Ace and we got 2 deuces on the banner, which is the wrong unit. Speaking of, Deuce's VIP coins should be in the shop now. I didn't get them yet, but that'll make an EX2 Deuce for me. Unless we get a Deuce off banner during these polls, then I don't have to buy her cards. I can just save the VIP coins because I don't care about her EX3. I'm not worried about trying to get it quicker. I'll just save the VIP. But, yeah, that stupid Ibarra. Alright, please, no Ibarra. Ew. Vacation Voyager Fina. I mean, she's not EX3. Actually, she's not even EX2. I think she's EX1 for me, so... Better than Ferris is the best thing I can say. But even so... Like, she's water, and even at EX3, she's just still not that good. But whatever. Anyway, I do believe the next few polls all have the guaranteed Neo as the starter, the start for the first crystal. So we can get back to testing our theory if the guaranteed Neo poll is usually first year. Here we go. It is guaranteed, right? I'm almost certain this is the guaranteed. Yeah, I believe the last 3 steps are all guaranteed Neos to start off. Oh, we got a double. Warrior of Dawn Dorgan. There it is. If you're not getting the banner unit on the guaranteed, it's going to be a dumpster unit. Warrior of Dawn Dorgan does absolutely nothing for anybody. Now, here's a regular one. This has a chance to be Elena. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. We don't even need to put him in the Shard Dungeon. We do not even have to put Richt into the Shard Dungeon. We get him with, that being said, Shard Dungeon might be cheaper than VIP coins. So I might still do the Shard Dungeon. We got an off-banner Richt on the Elena banner. And as funny as it is, I would have rather that be Elena, honestly speaking, over another Richt. We didn't really need that extra Richt. It's good to get him and all, but we didn't need that Richt. We did need Elena. Oh, man. Ugh. Ugh. So here it is. Here it is. Let's play the game again. First year Neo or not? Or is it on banner? Onion Knight Neovision, not letting me down. Always a dumpster tier. Those guarantees are the biggest fake out. They have to tweak these rates to be skewered to first-year Neos and bad Neos. Those guarantees are just always dumpster. Always dumpster. Man. And another guaranteed. And then we get our vision card. And then we have to go, I think, an extra, what, 16K or something to get the pity Elena. We haven't gotten a single Elena yet. This is a little concerning because we really, really want 2 of her STMR. If we don't get a second Elena and we only get the pity copy, then we're going to have to use like the Cuisine Sword in the offhand. That's going to feel real bad if that happens. The Guaranteed Crystal. Another Dorgan. Another Dumpster Fire. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun and exciting? These Guaranteed Crystals are always skewed to be the bad units. There it is. And we get the pity, so we're getting a double STMR. Outstanding. That also means very easy day 1 EX2. Might not even have to buy the 5K bundle. I don't know. I have to do all the math and all, but there it is. There it is. Okay. And now let's pop over to the shop real quick again. And we need to check the pity status. I don't know how many we need. While I'm here, let's go ahead and grab this card. The Fire Imbue card. Pretty good card. I wouldn't say pull for the card specifically. It's not like a critical card. But if you're going for Elena, it does seem really good to get that card. Ticket exchange shop. So I think we need 4 more tickets. 5. We need... Wait, what? 5? That's unusual. Huh? Okay. We need 5 more pity tickets. That's different than usual. But, okay. So where are we getting those 5 tickets from? Let's see here. So... Fortune... Richt. Treasure Summon. I'm just looking. So we technically could get a pity ticket from the Treasure Summon. I don't want to do that, though. Yeah, so pull 3 steps, get 1 free. So that would be an extra 4K to get a ticket from there? Ugh. That's really scummy of them to do it that way. Making you go an extra 4K for a half step? They don't usually do that. That's pretty underhanded for them to do that this anniversary. Like, we're supposed to be happy about anniversary, not really underhanded tricks like that. I don't like that they're making you go for a half step to get the pity. As far as I remember, they've never done that before, and that feels really bad. I don't know why they felt like doing that. Like, is that extra 4K going to really change their budget? Because it definitely will make players feel bad having to do that. Ew. That's not cool. But whatever. The polls have gone amazing so far. I can't be negative, but it does still feel kind of bad that that's happening. Well, we saved 1,000 VIP coins. I'm glad I didn't buy them right away on server logup. There's a deuce. There's another deuce. There's the EX2 deuce. Our 3rd deuce pulled when we didn't want any. We wanted ace. Come on, speed this up. Really? Deuce? Come on. I mean, it saves 1,000 VIP coins, so whatever. I can't believe they're making you go an extra 4K for Elena. Why they gotta squeeze out that 4K? Like, give me a break. They take away one of the pity tickets from the normal step up. Why would they do that? I hate these rainbow pulls. I hate them so much. Hey, Axstar. By the way, people, that's actually the wrong Axstar. Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say save your Axstars, not that one. You want to save the Supreme Diva Axstars for his Awakening coming up soon. It's actually pretty good. And here's the free pull. No guaranteed Neos, though. Yeah, so the Elena pulls have not gone, so far, have not gone super great. We did get 1, so I'm overall happy about that. But, you know, not nearly as good as the Richt pulls. 7 Ricts already on day 1. And we have to go again. And then we have to go again beyond that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing the fortune pull for her, so we'll just go an extra 4K and feel bad about it. Alright. Come on. Give me another Elena. Oh, we got a red. It's not guaranteed, so it's got a good chance of being on banner. 111. Feels real bad, man. Feels real bad. Feels bad. Not the one I wanted. Not the one I wanted at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So this should have been the last of the lapis we had to spend, but, you know, the little tricks they did make you go an extra pull. I hate rainbows so flippin' much. And the free pull. And we get... Oh, the free pull is not even a real pull. It's only a 6 pull. Really? Man, they went super chintzy on the Elena banner. Wow. They're like penny pinching the pity tokens. They're making the free pulls really bad. Yeah, we need one more. Elena, what's going on, girl? And what even is this treasure summon? Where is it? Right here. So we don't even get shards for this. So the one with shards doesn't give a pity token. What a disaster of a banner for Elena. Man. So you can't get the pity token and the shards in the same pull. They're two different pulls. That's just. All right, so it feels like the Richt banner was way better than the Elena banner, and a bunch of useless. And here's the last pull. We got to stop halfway. We're definitely not going another 5K for. I mean, I do realize the extra free pull would, be a free pull, but it's only a 6 pull. It's not even a real pull. Okay, come on, game. Give me your red. And we still have a bunch of free stuff to go, by the way, so we're not done yet. And nothing. Blah. Okay, Elena pulls are done. We did get EX2 with her stuff, so there it is. We got 2 copies, which is the minimum we needed for the double STMR. So overall, that's okay. And there's a copy of Elena again, EX2. She will not be EX3 anytime soon, but we will stick her in the shard dungeon and get it slowly over time. And then we get some stuff for Elena. We get her fragments, which makes her EX2 on day 1. 7 tokens left, but we had to go extra. Mystery Crystal, obviously. And then 2 extra tokens because we had to go deeper. Can't even use it on Ibarra. So 2 tokens. What can we use 2 tokens even on? Alexander's Energy? You gotta be kidding me. Literally nothing that matters. I guess a Rainbow EX ticket because there's a 1% chance or a 3% chance it's a Neo. So that's done. So now we're getting into the free pulls. So free pulls. Let's go. Oh, that's not that's not the free pull. Get out of there. No, we're not going any further on that. Let's get to bonus Lapis summoned. Nope, it costs money. That's not free. Never mind. This one. Oh yeah, this I have to go read about. That's going to be another day if we decide to go there. So I guess these are all not free pulls. So limited time, the voting already did it. So this is apparently something I don't have, so we're not doing that. This is something I don't have. Okay, we must. That's probably like the events and stuff. Ticket countdown summon. Oh, 42. This is from the login rewards we've been getting. So here we go. And now, if I get like multiple Ricks from this, I'm gonna feel real silly for going all the way to pity instead of doing this first. But I just wanted to do the Richt polls first and the Elena polls before we worried about this because I figured, I don't know. Like I said, I'm very superstitious about polls and rates, and I feel like once you start getting a lot of Neos, your rates get adjusted down, which is very likely not true, but it doesn't change the way I feel. So I wanted to do my important polls before flooding myself with free polls. But the risk is, of course, we might get 3 copies of Rict, and then I spent an extra, 20K going for his pity that I didn't have to do. But as of so far, these polls are not impressing me. I'm surprised we haven't hit the you have too many units yet. You got to go fuse them. That being said, I did clear up like 500 spaces before this last week to get ready for this, so we're probably fine it now. I'm getting pinged on Discord. What do they want? Oh, someone asking me what am I pulling for. I already covered that in videos, so hopefully you watched my videos. And oh, we got a free red. Here it comes. Here it comes. Free red. What are we getting? Are we getting a first year or are we getting something good? Oh, we got a double. Wow. Okay. Squall, Ace, Lunafreya, useless, useless, completely useless. You didn't even get upgrades to JP. And then Axstar and Cleum. Don't you absolutely love the free red crystals? They're always so high quality. Lunafreya and another Axstar Cleum. Awesome. Just amazing. Amazing. We love it. We love it. This is going to be like the longest pull video ever. We're still not done. We got the appreciation tickets and everything. Another Neo. It's a free one, so what do we get? Rain Warrior's Prayer. Top tier, high quality unit. So good. So good. So good. Hopefully you can read the sarcasm in my voice. He is absolutely dumpster. And I already had like 4 copies of him anyway. So, this is the last of the login tickets. We still have a lot more stuff to go. Come on, game. Okay. That was a bunch of trash. Next is going to be the appreciation summon. This one's gonna take a hot minute. We've got 18 of these. 18 times 10, 180 pulls coming in. Are they going to be good or are they going to be all bad? Here we go. Hopefully it goes quickly. Let's try to click through this quickly as we get through here. Oh wow, a double. And Paladin Sylvie, good unit, but she is over a year old and no good for me. And then Blade of Vengeance Ibarra. Oh my god, does the game just like look at your inventory and say who was already EX3 for you? Let me give them to you again. Really? That's our 3rd Ibarra today. So I guess 5 more is a second card. That's something, I guess. and then I could use a double Ibarra of my own for trial clearing. Although that being said, I do feel like Richt is the better trial unit than Ibarra, so Richt will probably be who I start using to carry trials and all. Especially because my Richt's going to be EX3 in a few days. Those Richt pulls were crazy. Crazy good. Alright, let's go. Give me some reds. Give me some good reds. Like, I was really hoping for Ace. Ace or Squall was the 2 that I was like really on the edge of my seat for. Or Blades of Black Flame Reagan. Like I said, I really want his STMR. Zac. Or even Deoxys, I guess, would be good for the Shard Dungeon for the card, you know, over time. I've got like, I think 2 units in the Shard Dungeon that are important right now. I'm working on Dark Lineage Lastwell, and I'm working on Cloud and Yuffie in the Shard Dungeon. Premium Cloud and Yuffie. Other than that, I think the other 2 slots of the Shard Dungeon are kind of like open. Obviously, Elena's going in one of those slots, but the other slot, I don't really have anyone good to put in there. So, you know, Zac or Deoxys would be nice for just slow farming the card over time and not feel like I'm wasting shard drops per day on something like Deuce. But, come on, game. Where the reds at? Where the reds at? The good news is I haven't noticed these upgrading, meaning they probably turned off that irritating upgrade animation for these summons. And if that is the case, then thank you, Gumi, for taking into consideration that upgrade animation is just irritating. And we don't like it, or at least I don't. I can't speak for everybody. I don't like it. And yeah, I'm not noticing anything upgrade, which is actually kind of nice. Tifa, already EX3, doesn't do me any good. And her card is not even good anymore. So pretty useless for me. You know, someone that needs her obviously might be happy about that. She has a premium. It's just like when you don't need it, you don't need it. Have we gotten a single unit from these appreciation tickets that was not EX3 already? I don't think so. I think literally every single red we've gotten from these tickets have been EX3. For me. So it just makes me wonder, like, does the game scan your account and pick a unit from the already EX3 pool, or do they give you new stuff? Because we haven't gotten, like, a new Neo from these specific tickets yet. A new one, or a unit that isn't already EX3. And yeah, these are definitely not upgrading on the screen, so that's appreciated. That is appreciated by me, that they turned off the upgrade animation for these tickets. Because it really does just waste time, especially when you're going through 180 of these. 180 of these. All right, yeah, these are not the highest quality summons so far. It'd be real nice. It'd be real nice if. Oh, there's a red. There's a red. Always terrible. Always terrible. Doma Samurai Cyan. He does get crowns in the near future from JP, and he's still terrible, even after crowns. Still terrible. And I already pulled so many Cyans off banners, so I didn't even need them. Oh, here's another red. Come on, game. Give me at least one unit that I'm happy about from these tickets. At least one. Okay. EX3. I think he was 48 shards away. That's just in time. I'm also going to Moogle a second of his STMR. I'm happy about that. It's not a new unit, but it's one that I needed and wanted. I didn't really want him, but it's a good pull. Compared to everything we've gotten previously, that is a very high quality pull for me. And like I said, just in time, because I think he's at like 156 shards. So yeah, that opens up a shard. Well, that being said, it opens a spot in the shard dungeon, but I don't have anything good to put in there instead. So there's the problem. So we need something to long-term farm and feel good about. One of those premium vision card units like Squall, Deoxys, or Zac would be great to put in that shard dungeon slot. But it hasn't happened yet. I think I said on my news video I was expecting something like 10 Neos from these 18 tickets, and I'd get one of them that I was happy about. So far, I have been spot on accurate. We've gotten like 7 or 8 Neos so far, and only one of them have I been happy about. So let's see if I just called it exactly as is on my news video prediction. We've got 3 pulls left. So far, only gotten 1 pull that was of any value to me in these appreciation tickets. Let's see if we can get a second one. Oh, there it is, and it is Tsukiko, already EX3. No good for me. Nope. Nope, we are carrying the tradition. And there's something like 20 or 25 reds that I would be happy about, you know, of varying degrees. Like, you know, I do want Kuja. I don't really need him. I just want him because I'm a fan. But something like that, I'd still be happy to see, even though I don't really specifically want him. Or even something like Marine Runda just for the STMR. Like, those are, like, there's still a ton of red crystals that I need. But we're getting stuff like Tsukiko and Cleome. Anyway, last appreciation ticket. And let's see if I nailed it directly with the one red of value from the pulls. Oh, come on. Make it 2 reds of value. Nope. Already EX3. So I called it. We got about 10 reds, 9 or 10 reds from the 18 tickets, and only one of them had any use whatsoever. And even then, all it did was save me a few days in the shard dungeon. So this pull right here is guaranteed to be bad. no matter what it is, it's all going to be bad. It's just 3 CG starter units. This is designed for new players, so I think like 1 or 2 of them are not EX3 for me, so there's a small chance of it doing something, but they're still all bad units. Useless, already EX3. Next one. Useless, already EX3. But this is totally expected. You know, we expected this. And probably useless. Useless, already EX3. Yeah. That was completely expected. So whatever, don't care. We knew that was coming. Okay, next up we have an NV guaranteed pull. Here we go. So guaranteed Neo plus more. These pulls are taking so long. Come on, game. You can do it. Load up that Axe Star. Here we go. Guaranteed Neo. Guaranteed free Neo. What do we get? Already EX3. Useless. Useless. Already EX3. Okay. Let's continue the sadness. And this is why I wanted to do my important pulls first. Because I swear it feels like the more you pull, the more your rates get adjusted downwards for quality and stuff. I don't know. It just feels that way to me. And I'm so happy. I am so happy I went to the Richt banner immediately and got the good pulls in first with Richt. I'm so happy. Because if we had done this first and gotten, like, you know, maybe like a Deoxys or a Zac or something, like, oh, we're so happy, and then we went to the Richt banner and we started getting Oliveira, I'd be less satisfied. But I'm still overall fine. Like, even though the past 10 minutes of polls have been just tremendously bad, we still had the super polls earlier, and it completely all makes up for it. But man, this is this is a disappointing finish to the video. All this appreciation anniversary stuff has just been such low quality. Such low quality. Alright. So those did absolutely nothing. What else we got? We've got a bunch of EX tickets, so this is going to take me a minute to summon all this as we try to get even more Neos. We also have some guaranteed Neo pulls as well. The 1/10 tickets. I think we have enough for 2 of them. So we have 2 more guaranteed Neos coming in with potential for a few more from these EX pulls. And of course, they got to be irritating in an upgrade. This is so full. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, we know it's a guaranteed red. Or why don't they, at the very least, these tickets start off at the minimum rarity? Like, if you want to upgrade from Rainbow to Neo, sure. But why start a guaranteed Rainbow ticket at blue or gold? We know it's not really blue and gold, so what is the point of that? Like, we know it can't be blue or gold. Like, here we go. Like, if one of those wanted to upgrade, okay, sure, an extra little bit of excitement. But don't start it at blue. Like, we know it's not blue, because it can't be. It's impossible. There's just so many polls. And you see that, like, the gold ticket started at blue. What was the point? Like, oh, maybe I thought the ticket might be blue for some reason. Come on. Alright, the last of the EX polls, then we have 2 guaranteed Neos, and then the video is finally done. And I can start getting ready for my stream. And we didn't get anything. EX poll is very strong. And here we go for the guaranteed Neo polls. I think we have 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. Here we go. Give me that Elena. Give me that Ace. Give me that Squall. I think Ace is the #1 that I'd want the most. Of all the units in the game right now, Ace would make me the happiest. The absolute happiest would be Ace. Not Red Wing Cecil. Although he's not EX3. He's not EX3, so I guess maybe small use, but not really, just because, like, you know, we've got Abigail, we've got Elena. Cecil's field is still good, so that's something. But still, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, last poll of the video. Okay, we end on a high note. Deoxys is not that good of a unit for me specifically. I don't need him, but I do want his card. He is going in the Shard Dungeon, and that does solve one of the problems that I didn't really have a good use in that Shard Dungeon slot. Now it's going to be Deoxys, and in 6 months, we'll have his card. And by then, we're going to be all using things like, you know, 650 cards. But I am quite happy that we ended on a sort of kind of high note with Deoxys. Okay, that was the polls. We do get more anniversary stuff as well. I think we have to go and do like the story event and all, or something. I don't know, to get these polls. These, load this up real quick. Come on, game. These. I think these 10+1 and the summons, I think those come from story event or login reward or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's the poll video. I'm going to get ready to stream for my Clash. See you in a bit.